Hi there, and welcome to This Day in History for December 1st. December 1st is the 335th day of the year in the Gregorian calendar, 336th in leap years, with 30 days remaining to the end of the year. Today's word is quiddity. Quiddity is a noun with a couple of meanings. In one sense, it means whatever makes something the type that it is, the essence of a thing. As in, the artist showed an amazing ability to show a person's quiddity in a single portrait. In another sense, quiddity can also mean a trifling point or quibble, bickering over minor, unimportant points. Quiddity comes to us from Middle English, Latin before that. First known use of the word quiddity was in the 1300s. Quiddity. And with that, in the presidential election of 1824, no presidential candidate had received a majority of the total electoral votes. So on December 1st, 1824, Congress turned over the presidential election to the House of Representatives, as dictated by the 12th Amendment to the Constitution. It had been a close and apparently contentious election between John Adams and Andrew Jackson, and ultimately, Adams ended up in the presidency this time. Interestingly, the following election of 1828, Jackson got more than twice as many electoral votes as Adams. This is the birthday of American actress and singer Mary Martin, born December 1st, 1913. People my age might remember her for playing Peter Pan in a televised theater production. She also happens to be the mother of the actor Larry Hagman, who played the villainous JR on the TV show Dallas. Ms. Martin lived to the age of 76 and is buried right over there in Weatherford, Texas, not an hour's drive from where I'm sitting. Also in 1913, on December 1st, the Ford Motor Company introduced the first moving assembly line, for mass production of an entire automobile. This innovation reduced the time it took to build a car from more than 12 hours to about 2.5 hours. One of my viewers reminded me just in time for me to get it in today's episode about the Isaac Newton telescope. The Isaac Newton telescope is a 100-inch or 2.54 meter optical telescope currently located in the Canary Islands on the island of La Palma at the Roca de los Muchachos Observatory. Originally located in the Royal Greenwich Observatory in England, it was moved from Greenwich to La Palma in 1984 due to light pollution. We mention it today because the Isaac Newton telescope was inaugurated by Queen Elizabeth II on December 1st, 1967. Thank you, Braxton, for this piece. Today's song is I'm Your Baby Tonight by Whitney Houston, number 1 on December 1st, 1990. Ms. Houston's second studio album, Whitney, in 1987 had been very popular, debuting at the top of the charts. Even so, critics panned her efforts as being formulaic and safe. Fearing she might lose some of her audience over these criticisms, she decided to spice things up a bit, and I'm Your Baby Tonight was her foray into a change in sound. Fortunately, the critics were appeased, and I'm Your Baby Tonight is now considered to be one of her best singles. I'm Your Baby Tonight by Whitney Houston, number 1, December 1st, 1990. And I think that's going to do it for us today. Thank you so much for watching. Consider subscribing if you haven't already. Feel free to share this video with the link in your email, messaging, or social media. If you enjoy this series, you can check out the playlist that contains these videos. I'll put a link to that in the description. That description lives on YouTube, so for other platforms, I'll include a link to my blog page that is called No Really. You can also find me on Rumble, Parler, BitChute, and getter. All those links in that description. Alrighty, that's all I can think of right now. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time.